Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today as always. And it's a beautiful sunny day in St. Louis, Missouri today. I hope it's great wherever you are in the world. Today's topic is going to be, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We have a video coming out every day that I know will be of value to you. Okay, today's topic is death. I know, nobody wants to talk about death, but I'm not talking about death in a morbid way. One thing you need to do is realize that one day you're going to die, just like the billions of people before you. It helps you keep life in perspective. It's easy to get caught up in the troubles and trials and tribulations and all the things that you think are so big that you just cannot overcome or that just overwhelms you. My suggestion for that is this. I read this somewhere, or someone suggested it to me, is to go to the graveyard and walk around and look at all the tombstones. All those people had big problems. Probably most of them bigger problems than you, or at least equal to what you have. And they're all gone now. All those problems are gone, and they're gone. So what is the point of that? The point is to realize that all these things pass. Whatever your trouble is today, it shall pass. Whatever joy you have today, it shall pass too. Life is a series of ups and downs. I compare it to the heart monitor. Do you notice when a person is alive, their heart rate goes up and down? Or the monitor, the line on the screen goes up and down, sometimes high, sometimes low. And when the person's dead, it's called a flat line. There's no up, there's no down, there's just nothing. Flat line. What would your life be like if it was a flat line? Well, you would be dead, of course. But let's say you were alive and you had a flat line life. Wouldn't that be boring? How boring would that be? If you went to watch a movie where everything went perfectly and everything went like the main character wanted it to, wouldn't that be a boring movie? It's the adventure, it's the unknown, it's wondering what's going to happen. Is the main character going to die? Usually he never dies. Occasionally he does. But it's like in your life. If you had no, how do I say it? Doubt or unknown, your life would be boring. That's why I believe many people who go to work, let's say at a factory or a company, and they accept this security, or what they think is security of the steady job, insurance, good pay, even if they don't like it. It's a sure thing, they think. Although many big companies just fold up overnight and take your pension, security, and everything with it. They give you a week's notice, maybe a month, maybe none. Maybe you come in the morning and you're outsourced, or you're gone. You're replaced with a temporary person. This happens all the time. So there is no security. The only security you can find is within yourself, with your relationship with your higher power, divinity, the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whatever your belief is. Your belief that something greater than you can see the big picture and loves you and takes care of you. Or that everything will just work out okay. Whatever your belief happens to be, it has to be something beyond your consciousness, your conscious, rational, deciphering, figuring it out mind. When you can't see how anything's going to work out, you have to have a trust in the universe, a trust in something other than yourself. Although I believe that power lies within each and every one of us, it's almost like it's a different part of us, and I believe it is, but yet it is us. Just like the carpenter said, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. Each of us have an entity within us. We could call it the Father, call it what you like, that can see the past, the future, the present, can see eternity, can see everything before it ever happens and everything that has happened. It's all in the now. And you have to trust this force or this power when it looks like your world is going to hell. And believe that everything's going to work out right for you as long as you do the next right thing. And I think all of us can admit that sometime in our life we might have thought, hey, you know what? It wouldn't be such a bad thing to go on to the next plane or to get out of this world. I think if we were all honest, we would have to admit that there was some time in our life when we kind of felt like that. But that day will come for all of us. But it's nothing to fear. Life is not the end of life when you die. What do you think makes your heart beat? You breathe. You don't have to consciously think about that. There's a power within you that actually is you, but it isn't you. It's hard to understand, and I can't really explain it. It's something each of us has to come to terms with or come to an understanding within ourselves. So don't get too discouraged when things don't go well, because maybe they're going exactly how you want them to. It's just that you can't see it in the moment. Trust. Trust the universe, trust God, trust your higher self, trust in whatever you believe in that is guiding you in this life, that has brought you here, along with your own desire to be here. It's a gift to be on this earth, to live this adventure. Think of it that way. You are the author of your story. The playwright, the writer, the actor, the main character, you're all of that. But you just have to go with the flow, and that flow will take you where you want to go. Okay, I'm going to end with that. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.